A shocking new twist has emerged in the unfolding saga over the burial of Zambia's former president Edgar Chagwa Lungu. In a development that has stunned both the political elite and the wider public, former First Lady Esther Lungu has revealed that her late husband's final wish was for President Hakainde Hichilema to neither attend his funeral nor view his body. This revelation, now part of legal documents submitted to the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria, South Africa, adds a deeply emotional and divisive layer to an already heated cross-border legal battle between the Lungu family and the Zambian government. According to the affidavit filed by Esther Lungu, the late president was firm and consistent in his final days about his desire to keep President Hichilema away from his funeral rites. During the late former President Lungu's time in South Africa, he was open and consistent in expressing his wish that, upon his death, the current president should be nowhere, the sworn affidavit reads. He expressly said Mr. Hichilema must not be allowed to participate in or see his body. These remarks now form the heart of the family's legal argument against the Zambian government's push to repatriate the late president's remains for a state funeral. Esther Lungu further elaborated on the context that led to her husband's relocation to South Africa. While officially presented as a medical trip, she stated that President Lungu left Zambia in January 2025 out of fear of persecution, fear of politically motivated neglect in public hospitals, and fear that he would not be allowed to die in dignity within his own country. Diagnosed with terminal esophageal cancer, she said the disease could have been better managed if treatment had started earlier, implying a lack of trust in Zambia's healthcare system for high-profile political figures like her husband. In her affidavit, she made it clear that her husband died a private citizen, not a sitting or former president entitled to state benefits. She highlighted that Edgar Lungu was stripped of all former president benefits in 2023 and that, legally, the former President's Benefits Act no longer applied to him. There is no testament, will, or legal basis for the state to interfere with the burial. That responsibility rests with his family, and his wish was to be buried in South Africa, she insisted. She also didn't hold back in accusing the Hichilema administration of carrying out a state-orchestrated campaign of political vengeance. Referencing the 2017 arrest of President Hichilema during Lungu's presidency, Esther suggested that a vendetta has since unfolded, one that included arrests of family members, freezing of assets, and public humiliation. As supporting evidence, she submitted videos and podcast interviews where the late president voiced strong mistrust of the current administration. In one poignant clip, he was quoted as saying, "One who torments another in life must not preside over the funeral in death." But while the Lungu family insists they are only honoring the final wishes of a man they loved, the Zambian government sees things differently. Through Attorney General Mulalo Kobesha, the state has petitioned the Gauteng High Court to issue an order compelling the return of the late president's body to Zambia. The government argues that as a former head of state, Lungu must be given a state funeral and buried at Embassy Park Presidential Burial Site, in accordance with the constitution and established national tradition. The emotional weight of this case has not only divided public opinion but has also sparked broader reflections on leadership, legacy, and forgiveness. Prominent governance activist Laura Mitty questioned the morality of the late president's sentiments, asking on social media, "Did President Lungu also speak about the terrible treatment he himself had dished out to Hichilema?" She went on to probe whether the former First Lady ever tried to help her husband let go of anger in his final days. Did she, at all, try to save her husband from dying with anger and half-truths? As the court prepares to rule on August 4, 2025, the case remains a flashpoint in Zambian political life. It raises haunting questions about the enduring scars of rivalry, the complicated relationship between power and redemption, and the need for national healing. Whether the court sides with the state or upholds the family's right to fulfill a deeply personal final wish, the outcome will leave a lasting imprint on Zambia's democratic journey. If you're watching this story unfold with us, don't forget to click subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated as new developments emerge. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. do you believe a former president's final wish should override state tradition? Or should national duty take precedence over personal will? This is more than just a legal dispute. It's a mirror reflecting the soul of a nation still learning how to reconcile its past with its present. Stay tuned.